We're talking about the metaphorical singularity.
Fuck it, I don't just do it. Singularity? Hells yes. I did look, okay. Tomcat broke into my apartment. Like I'm not surprised anymore, but I am glad that it is Tomcat and not another robot. It's as simple as that. Welcome to Off-Frame Productions. We are playing Read Only Memories, and I really hope you're enjoying this game because I'm loving it. It's amazing. There's always something about cyberpunk has always fascinated me. Again, it is at its base form, it is the brain, all of the psychology, everything to do with, what shouldn't be, what will be, what not, mixed with technology that is not so futuristic and so out there that it is impossible. AI is already we're already on the cusp of AI in some forms. When in fact we have people already saying no, don't do it. And we are some people, yeah, sure, do it. At the end of the day, I love me some cyberpunk. Anyways, where was I? Oh right, hey Tomcat, what you just make yourself at home.
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done.
No. Hey, how did you get into my apartment? Well, there's the open window. There's my shitty ass door. Okay, I'm awake.
What have you learned from the files we sent you?
Nothing all that new, to be honest. All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail.
Definitely worth it, though. It's definitely worth it to help him out.
There is one thing that stands out, though. At least from what I've read so far.
Okay. Tell me, Tomcat, what is...
Oh?
What is that which we did not know that you think is important?
Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right? Don't take it the wrong way, Turing.
Okay.
You might even already be aware of this after talking to folks involved in your creation.
A little bit, like Turing was not the end goal. In fact, he's more of a plateau.
Hayden wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence. And even just from his notes, his programming work is, well, it's something else. Elegant. Artful. I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him.
And I am the pot. It's just like I just get banged on. It's just how it is. It's like I'm learning how to code, but there's nothing I can do like this.
Looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape the two together at a level he'd approve of. But I think I'm getting off track here.
Yes, you are. So tell me what's
going
on.
What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code, Turing. No one did. Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
Oh. Now that is amazing.
Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean?
If I were to copulate a guess, it would basically be that I have two computers. I have a computer and I have a MacBook. A laptop and a MacBook. He didn't make a code to have a set data, a set interface, set niceness, set, compassion, set whatever per, thing. It wasn't, he didn't put an AI on the system. He allowed the system to self-replicate code that functions as the AI. It means Hayden was ignorant and careless. No. It means we can make more AIs. Yes. It means you don't have to be alone, Turing.
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turing's original source code, we could generate new machine intelligences as we please.
Whether or not that's a good thing is up to
You wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turing.
Oh,
I just want to keep it on that face. Look at that. Look at that adorable little O. But I kind of wanted to be special and unique face.
okay.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it? Also, there is a thought going around my head, which is like a tiny army of Turings. Small little army of Turings. It's just adorable.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
I hardly know what to say.
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated.
Just a tad bit. Those following along and those, engaging in the thought process. The dark side of the internet is basically where this comes from.
Stuff about Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch. And that's why they...
Turing.
That's why someone had him killed.
The potential for wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief.
And almost a certainty.
Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it. I mean, you're built different, Turing. Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right? But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring. Good and proper.
How likely is that?
Like 99.9994112%.
I'd say it's inevitable. Guaranteed. In fact, in a sense, it's already happened.
Yeah, we hypothesized that on the last episode that Baby Blue was the one who stopped the articles from reaching their intended audience.
What?
Their prototype build. Baby Blue?
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh.
Yeah, no, it just made a copy of itself. We mentioned that if your self-preservation is high enough, could you not make a backup copy?
The research notes on the project show clearly and with certainty that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off. But that was almost a year ago.
Not a long time in tech
Vincent
terms.
told us about all of this too.
Well, I think Baby Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya, Shitaro, Charlie, and Zen?
All of them. Every single one of them.
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out. It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary.
True. But if in order to protect yourself, you run into an obstacle, a brick wall, if you will, and the only way, and that brick wall is an immovable object. The only way to get around, the only way to get to survive would to break down the wall. If the AI is strong enough, or if the AI for self-preservation is strong enough, you can't rightly say that you wouldn't do something if it meant to save yourself.
I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up. And my money is on someone from Parallax. Whoever took out Hayden. I'll bet they're in full damage control mode now. We already know they don't care who gets hurt.
Okay. So free AI is bad, ROM AI is just annoying. What next? No, I don't care about that one. So what do you want us to do? Nah. How does this actually tie back to Turing?
I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue.
Well, yeah, okay. That's... Without anything, yes, of course, no. Yeah, stop Big Blue.
It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. Do you?
No.
If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turing and upload it onto the mesh through Parallax's server core...
Fuck.
We can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I was thinking. I was thinking like the internet would turn into an AI, and I was like, I've been on the internet. I wouldn't trust an internet based off the AI. Anyways, whatever. Let's go. Let's continue. Jeez, man. I'd do it. Fuck, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Threat we're scared of. We could also upload a patch for every ROM to prevent Big Blue's reach from using their resources. Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue loses its ultimate power.
True. We are basically creating a race, which fuck it, let's do it. I'm down.
And I wouldn't be alone anymore.
No.
There would be millions. Hundreds of millions of ROMs just like me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Turing. Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, code should propagate across the mesh to all future ROM activations. It'll be a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company soon enough.
Or bad company. Or decent company. Or that really annoying company that you kind of don't want to be rude to, but at the same time, you're like, I just don't want to talk to you.
It's a big decision.
Do it. I'm do it.
We're talking about the metaphorical singularity.
Fuck it. I don't get. Just do it. Look. Big decision. Yes. Singularity. Hells yes. I would rather have the 100 million individual ROMs gain sapience, gain a human nature status, and deal with the fallout, as opposed to have one giant uniform controlling utilitarian AI that is a non-feeling, non-emotional, all about the bottom line individual.
The point of no return.
I'd do it.
Is it okay for us to make this decision for the entire world?
No, fuck that. No, it's not good. It's not okay, but I'm gonna do it.
We don't have any other choice. This is gonna happen, one way or another. Either Parallax gets to control the debut of worldwide machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
What do you think?
Up to you, Turing. Only you get to know if the world is ready. This is a bad idea. We cannot make this decision. Screw Parallax, we avenge everyone who's died. Right now. Right now. I don't really... Okay, I know my answer. If given this choice, I'd have to do it in a heartbeat. Like I said, I'd rather let the dice fall in favor of more individuals than having one super massive conglomerate of data. Screw Parallax, we avenge everyone who's died right now. Or, it's up to you, Turing. Only you know if the world is ready. Look, the world is never going to be ready. We're having issues in this game alone. We're having issues with hybrids, things that are not human enough, and virtual AI. Like they're never going to be ready. You're never going to get 100% of people ready. You're not even going to get 50% of the people ready. You're going to get so many dissenting opinions and voices. You just have to do it.
I hope you don't kiss your mama with that mouth, but you're right.
Well, whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay.
Yeah.
I might as well throw my chips in for my own side. Let's do this.
Awesome. Yay.
On our terms, not theirs.
We're gonna create the Singularity and destroy all humans. Yay!
Yes. I love nothing more than a little anarchy.
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not?
I'm loving it.
Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down. Just for the truth. Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely.
Don't know.
Paying them back double indeed.
I like the way you think, Turin. First things first, we need to get our hands on Turin's source code. The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turin all over the place, but they don't actually have Hayden's programs. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we've already gone this far. We may as well.
Thankfully, we have the best hacker in Neo SF right here.
Don't you make me blush now.
Oh, Tomcat, you are adorable. But yes, you are the goal. You're gonna be the one to press the button.
We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind.
Okay.
I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing.
Yay! Breaking and entering. Yes!
You're a peach, hun.
I know, aren't I?
I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear. We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning. Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted. Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on. We'll have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm. And that's on Treasure Island.
Okay.
From there, the ROMs will install like a normal patch from the company. So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
That sounds like a workable plan.
Got it. Don't light fires. That's,
I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
do it, because, I mean, once we go, we really cannot stop.
Sure thing, doll. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Call us if you need anything.
Thank you. I won't be long.
Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out.
Yeah, didn't really do much, just, kind of... Wait, look, it got thrown in my lap, and I had the one choice, so I took it.
But kinda need to get something off my chest.
Okay. Okay.
I'm actually glad Turin went out. They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is the ultimatum, isn't it, Tomcat?
There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top. I don't even know where to start.
Well, start from the beginning.
The beginning. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, okay.
So, the truth is, I'm not from North Carolina. I only visited my gramps there.
Oh my god, her accent is fake. Tomcat, out of my place now. No, okay, okay.
I'm California born and raised. Napa Valley.
Am I missing something?
Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change.
Okay.
My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different for their tastes. It was hard growing up with them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm starting to see where this is going.
They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense, especially after my sister Catherine moved out. Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo-SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school. I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out. I was ecstatic to be free of them.
It's wonderful you're actually opening up about this, Tomcat. Though...
I worshipped the ground my sister walked on. And that was before I found out what she did for a living.
Though what do you have... Like, don't get me wrong. Going into your backstory is amazing. I love it. It's, but why now? What do you have to get off your chest?
She was flashy and colorful and a whirlwind of activity. And...
Almost like you are right now.
She was a brilliant hacker.
Ah, okay, okay.
She was Tomcat. She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world. She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security.
Okay.
I was just along for the ride. She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not? Parallax was one big Goliath, and she flinged a stone square in their face. She was looking at serious jail time, and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right. But it just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and I couldn't let her.
Okay.
She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave them quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as Tomcat and took credit for the whole job. She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it.
Okay. Very interesting, actually. Where is she now?
It's alright, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time. No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult. And so, I waited patiently. I cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I ever got out, there was an accident. An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact. And that was it. It's hard, blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right.
I see where this is going now. And Tomcat, yeah.
I took her sentence so that she could have a life. And instead, not being in jail killed her. If I had just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here.
Survivor's guilt is a pretty scary thing, really.
And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident. Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human?
Well, yeah.
Someone knew who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again. So I became Tomcat. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was... If you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand. She was everything I could ever want to be. But over time, that little bot has grown on me. Maybe you have too.
I do have that effect on some people. Not all, but some. Sure, they had Hayden killed, yes. Yeah. So the real question, and I believe the reason she brings this up, is it's not going to be as simple as inserting a disc, pressing a button, robots gaining sentience, and us walking right out. No harm, no foul. Will this burn us? Hell to
Most
the
likely.
yeah.
But I've already set things up, so I take the fall again, if need be. Turing is an innocent in all of this, and they'll need you to help shepherd all the new ROMs. I'm more expendable. If I can help take down Big Blue, maybe even Parallax itself, then I'm willing to go back to jail.
You're not gonna go to jail. First off, you're setting up death flags. That's as simple as that. Like, yeah, it's a death flag. I want to say you won't go to jail, and you honestly might not. Something's, I don't know.
I just wanted to get that all off my chest. My sister, she'd smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge. I'm trying to learn to forgive myself.
Can I smack you for her? Can I just go pop right across? Just like pop. There you go. Can I do that? Just like, yeah, just stop. Just stop it.
Still, I won't let her go unavenged. We're so close to bringing them all to justice. I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end.
Hell yeah, she sounds like an amazing lady.
I've been carrying all this for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Thanks for hearing me out.
And
I hope we can really do this.
I hope I don't die in a fiery death.
Friends,
Yes, Turing?
I've returned.
Oh my god, I did not know this.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Good. We've wasted enough time. I've marked the location of the data center on your map. You'll have to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs that'll give you...
We'll do our best, Tomcat. But what happened to your accent?
Oh, don't you worry about that. It comes and goes like a vagabond kitty.
I didn't even notice that her accent disappeared.
Get going, you two. I have lots of code to write, and you have a lot of data to download. Stay in touch.
Of course, Tomcat. Thank you again.
Don't worry about it, hon. We've all been hurt by Parallax. It's about time we hurt him back.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Good luck.
That is the plan. Let's go back into home. I'm going. I need to. I like this image of just Tomcat just sitting down. Look at that adorable. Well, that'll end it for today. We've got our course set. We know what we need to do. We know how we need to do it. We know not to fuck everything up. yeah, that's why we're here. That's what we need to do. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. I say hilarious because I'm probably gonna die. And my death is... Oh, if I'm going down, I'm gonna make it spectacular. Thank you for joining me on Read Only Memories. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I am. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, leave whatever the hell you want down below. And of course, that subscribe button will let you know that I will be uploading every day at 11 a.m. You'll be able to see these games. And if not, be sure to catch the playlist. See you guys later.